Hey everyone, welcome to Uma Talks with Natalie Romash and Rita Kakati-Shah. Hey Rita.
Hi Natalie, hi everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited for this topic today because we're gonna talk about reaching for the stars. And it is about pushing your dreams through confidence, empowerment, and resilience. And I'm so excited to start this conversation. And I hope that every one of us will find a little inspiration and little maybe tip or advice in order for you to go and to push for your dreams and to make them true. So, Rita, you talk a lot with different ladies and gentlemen and goddess of go-getting. And can you tell us what are their habits or mantras or ritual that help them to be such a leader, such inspiring people and to pursue their dreams?
Thanks for asking that question. Well, here's the thing. I use the term goddess of go-getting to somebody who just literally just goes out there, they see their dream, they see their target, and nothing stops them. They just go for it. And here's a little secret, Natalie. Everybody is a goddess of go-getting. Oh my God, go-getting. Everybody is. We all have that inner spirit, that firing spirit, that drive inside all of us. Some people get it out there a bit more than others. And that's what we try to work on. So the spirit that they have is they take risks, they want to go out there, they remember that inner mission, and they just go for it.
Oh, thank you, Rita. So you think that this state of goddess of go-getting, it's more about believing in yourself, right?
Mm. It is, because if you think about the word goddess of go-getting, we named our company Uma as the goddess of go-getting because Uma is our Hindu goddess. She is a mother, a sibling, a wife, a mother. She depicts all of the many roles that at some point women may or may not have in their lives. But she's full of confidence, full of determination, and she is that ultimate go-getter. But we all have a bit of that inside us. Sometimes we need a bit of reminding, but it's all there. And that's what I mean about the goddess of go-getting. She's just out there and she go-gets. Nothing stops in her way. She goes and gets those things done.
Oh, thank you, Rita. It's so inspiring. And sometimes we feel inspired, but there can be a situation that you literally feel like you got stuck and something is definitely not working. And you may have all this energy, all this beautiful that, hey, I will go and get it, and I believe in myself. And at the same time, how to deal with situation, how actually to help navigate the situation when, all right, you just don't know what to try next.
That's a really great question. You know what? In real life, this always happens. There isn't always, or not necessarily, a straight path from A to B. There's usually jagged lines, there's potholes here and there, thunderstorms, snowstorms, tornadoes along the way. That is real life. But what we can do is think, okay, what is the purpose of what we're trying to do? Whether it's personal, whether it's professional, we've got to think about what is our end goal and why are we trying to achieve that? That why quite often is our driving force. If we are passionate about that why, sometimes if the road cannot be from A to B, it might be from A to B via C, D, and F, for example, but we can still get there in different ways. But if we have that motivation to start with, that reminder of why are we trying to do this, then we're going to have that spirit, that inner drive to go and look at different avenues to get to that end goal.
Oh, definitely, Rita. It's such a wise approach. And probably you, as a founder of UMA, as a speaker, as a leader, as a person who inspires so many people to overcome their comfort zone and to go and get and to pursue their dreams and to build beautiful career, beautiful family relations, beautiful work relations in life. You probably have your own journey of dealing with all these A, B, C, and different roads. And can you tell us what personally helps you to navigate this path and to become the person who you really are and to go forward and to reach your new stars?
Natalie, you're so kind. Thank you for saying that and for asking this question. I'll give you a real life example. So quarantine, COVID happened. Personally, I used to travel a lot to do a lot of our UMA talks, our speaking engagements and trainings. That shut overnight back in March of 2020. So what did we do as a team? We looked at our clients, we looked at the goals. We didn't give up. We could have done, but we said, okay, what is needed there? From a client perspective, they still very much needed our services. They needed that coaching, they needed that mentoring, they needed the speaking and the change maker conversations that we have with them. But if we can't deliver it by physically being there, we have to figure out different ways of delivering it. So that's sort of the ABC part. We thought, okay, there's still a passion, there's still a need for what we're doing. That need is more important than ever, especially because everybody feels a bit stuck at the moment. So rather than give up, we think, okay, how can we serve our clients the best, our customers the best? And look at that. And that was the drive that drove us there in the end. So looking at where to go to, why are we doing it, and figuring ways of pivoting.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Rita, for sharing this. And research is showing that 89% of women suffer from the facing the imposter syndrome at least one time in their lives. And gosh, it's a lot. And how do you think? What is the good tip or practice or anything that can help them to overcome this situation and to reach for their dreams?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I mean, I would actually say that stat is probably higher. I would say, if not everybody in their lives has felt that self-doubt, every single person. So I would say, if not 100%, probably even 98% of people have felt that number to be very, very high and very true. It's basically the self-doubt that we have all at once. It could be, you could be a political leader, you could be a president, you could be the top sports person in your field, and you still have that little bit of a pit feeling in your tummy when you're about to perform or speak, like, oh, can I perform? Or what happens if I forget my lines? We all have a little bit of that. That is what we can call imposter syndrome. Women, by default, we have a little bit more of that. Why? Because we tend to internalize a lot more. We prepare a lot. We are perfectionists by nature. So if anything deviates slightly, or we think in our minds, what if it deviates? We can start getting into that little bit of a downward spiral panic mode. But here's a little trick. If you had kind of take a couple of deep breaths beforehand, if you go out there and think, you know what, this is my thing. I know what I'm doing. And so what if I trip up on a sentence? I'm just going to take a deep breath and start again. Then you've got it. And this is all where that goddess of go-getting message is coming from. It's that self-belief, knowing and preparing in advance for what you're about to deliver makes it that much easier to know your stuff. You are the point person on this topic. You are the thought leader on this topic. No one can deliver the message like you can. You have a unique story. So just remember that. That will help you when next time you come to that imposter syndrome moment in your life.
Oh, thank you, Rita. It's so inspiring. And it was all the questions for today. And ladies and gentlemen, and everyone who is watching you, remember that you have your inner goddess or go-getting here inside of you. And sometimes you just need a little reminder about it. And please go and reach for your stars. We here at UMA believe in you. And if you need any kind of support or motivation, just feel free to open any of our videos and just spend some minutes just investing in yourself. And I'm so glad that we shared all this information today, because our next topic is love yourself. And we'll talk more about how to stay confident, how to feel better, because in order to embrace your goddess of getting, to love other people, to do a lot of career successes and personal successes, it first starts with loving and understanding yourself. Right, Rita?
It's a beautiful topic because, to your point, Natalie, that if we don't invest in ourselves, if we don't believe and love ourselves first, we cannot be the best at what we do. We cannot be there for others like we want to. I love that topic.
Oh, thank you, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.